Just look awkward for a second till we're live.
That's all right.
All right. We probably are live now, guys. Hey, how's it going? Welcome to the Steve XM show. On today's episode, we are going to be talking about what VR headset should I buy? Because there's a lot of headsets out right now. I got a CV1. I really want to upgrade. This thing's blurry. My eyes are hurting when I use it, so I really want to get some kind of upgrade. So Shawn from Rendered Reality is stopping by. He's going to help us out. He's actually played with these headsets. So in the background there, you can see the Rift S, the Index, and the Quest behind my head there. So yeah, you've had some experience with all these headsets. What do you think is your favorite overall so far?
Oh man, that's hard to pick just one. I think probably if I had to just pick one headset out of what is there, I would have to go with the Index, although the Index is a pretty intense price. But I mean, the thing is with all the headsets right now is there's such a trade-off with all of them. Like none of them are just perfect, you know, so really it's about figuring out which one's going to work best for you, I think, really, with the trade-offs that we have right now.
Yeah, you can see in the background here, I got the I got my little chart up I made. We're going to be using this tonight to kind of evaluate based on, you know, comfort, display, controls, audio, microphone tracking. What's the best headset for me? Now, this is definitely personalized towards me because I would say for a lot of people, it's a pretty easy decision what headset to buy. Like, for instance, if you don't have a gaming PC, it's really easy. Just get a Quest. If you don't want to spend, you know, $1,000+ on the PC and the headset, get the Quest if you don't got the PC yet. And plus, they got the new Link coming out soon, but we'll get into that. But I don't know. Yeah, Index is so pricey, but it's definitely a good headset. The only thing that I worry, because I'm trying to figure this out now, what headset do I want to buy? I could start saving my money instead of just dropping $400 on a Rift S. I could start saving up for the Index. But the only thing I'm worried about, like I've heard some things about the controllers that they don't feel as good as everyone thought they were going to feel.
Yeah, I would agree with that to a sense. I mean, I like them a lot, but they're not as awesome as what I really thought they were going to be, I don't think. But they do work well, and they're starting to get implemented with more and more games now, so more things work. And I think once we get into Boneworks and the official Valve game, then I think that's really when the Index controllers are going to shine, but we're not quite there yet.
Yeah, it's too bad. It's almost like we can't even gauge how good they are yet, you know?
Right.
Because they could make some groundbreaking stuff with them, but it's like we just don't know what they're gonna do yet.
Yep, and I really think honestly the CV1 controllers are still one of the best controllers in my opinion. I mean, they still feel the most solid and comfortable, and I mean they just fit like a glove. It's hard to believe that, you know, those are, for me personally, still one of my favorite controllers. Yeah,
I love it. When I'm holding the CV1s, there's nothing that I can complain about. Although recently I did discover, and it was through your channel that I discovered it, or at least you were promoting it a bunch, was these Mammut grips.
Oh yeah.
So it's interesting. I found out about these, and at first I tried them, and I was actually like wearing them wrong. There's one way where you can like loop them over, where it's not as comfortable. But anyways, when you have your CV1s on, the ring, if you go to open your hand, I mean your fingers are in the ring.
Right.
So you can't even really open your hand like on the Index how you could, but that's one of the good pluses about getting the Rift S. I'll be able to use my Mammut grips, and I'll be able to fully open my hand all the way without this ring in the way.
Yep.
So they're definitely compatible.
For sure.
That's one of the things that sucks about upgrading from this Rift is I've invested so much stuff into it. So I have
do you run a gun stock?
Yeah, I got the I'll grab it real quick. I got the Pro Tube Mag Tube.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, the only bad thing with the cups on the Pro Tube is they actually don't fit the Rift S controllers very well. So you can kind of heat them up and mold them a little bit if you want to, but I actually ended up getting actual cups made for the Rift S controllers. That did help. Yeah,
I was on their Discord today, on the Pro Tube Discord, and I was asking them, I was like, can I use those? Because I know the controllers are pretty similar.
Yeah, they're just a little bit different diameter and shape, just enough to make it to where it doesn't really work right out of the box.
Oh, we got Ground Runner GS Club. Is that how you pronounce this thing?
I believe so.
I still use the first commercial Gen Vive. Ooh, that's got to be a bit rough. I know, because I'm still using this Rift, and I tried I tried a Rift S at the mall the other day. And it was too bad because it was a really old Rift S. The foam was like coming off of the Rift S. But yeah, these things are just so blurry. I don't know how the original Vive compares with the CV1. Does it have better visuals a little bit, or?
It's pretty similar. I mean, the original Vive and the CV1 are pretty similar visual wise. So you guys are probably in about the same boat. The only bad thing with the Vive is the Vive wands. You know, if he hasn't upgraded the index controllers or something like that, the CV1 controllers are definitely a win over the Vive wands. That's for sure.
Well, Ground Runner is in some ways in a better position than me right now, and it's because to get that index right now, it's expensive for me because I got to get the sensors. Obviously, it's still the controllers, but either way, you got to get the controllers and the headset. But that saves you probably what, like 300 or something around that if you already have the sensors.
Yeah, it's $200 or $300, I think, for the lighthouses. I can't remember. And the index comes with the Gen 2 or whatever they call it. But the first ones still work with it as well. So we actually have Gamertag VR that just stopped in too. So
ooh, Gamertag VR. Cool. He's probably got some feedback too on these headsets.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, let's get.
He actually, I believe he's running a CV1 as well. So.
I mean, I just love the CV1. Like, I can watch. I'll just put it on my head real quick. I gotta sit in here. Like, it literally is like people say it's like a baseball cap, and it's just on my head. I mean, it's just so seamless. Yep. Just pop it up.
So that is actually one downside, at least for me, and I'm sure everybody's head is a little bit different, but going from the CV1 to the Rift S, it does not sit on the top of my head when I'm not using it like the CV1 did. I mean, like you did, you know, you can pop that CV1 up on top of your head and it stays put pretty well. And the Rift S doesn't stay up there as easily for me. That is one downside, but.
So yeah, this is the main. Oh, did I just unplug my? Okay, we're good. Never mind. So the main reason I wanted to do this show is because I was waiting a while to decide what headset to buy because I knew there was going to be news coming out from OC6. So I was kind of just waiting, and then I was like, okay, well they unveiled you know, the Quest Link, and then the Cosmos was finally revealed, and after that was revealed, we really don't have any, you know, low dollar amount headsets that are going to be coming out anytime soon. I mean, unless you're looking at like these Pimaxes. So pretty much what we're looking at in the market is probably what we're going to have for probably, I would say, at least another 6 months to a year. So at this point, pretty much in the background there, those headsets that you see, this is pretty much my options as far as I'm concerned. I've heard mixed things about the Odyssey, so I'm not really considering that as an option. I know you just got one, so I'm interested if you agree with that, but I think I would go with a Rift S for the...
You mean the Cosmos?
Cosmos, yes.
Yeah. I can honestly say at this point in time right now, I would suggest somebody gets a Rift S over the Cosmos at this point in time. It's just... I mean, there are some benefits over the Rift S, but for the money, there's so many more positives of the Rift S right now, you know, especially with the tracking and all of that kind of stuff that I couldn't recommend the Cosmos right now. I've been pretty disappointed with it. I really had high hopes. I really had hoped, you know, before everybody got their hands on it, that it was really going to be a really good headset, and so far it has disappointed, so I can't recommend it.
Now, I'm curious. So Gamertag saying that he enjoyed the Rift S. Now, Gamertag, I wonder if he has a Rift S, because I'm curious, are there any Rift S owners out there that still use their CV1? Or is the Rift S that much better to where if I buy one, you know, in the next week, am I going to be so happy with my Rift S that I'm never going to question going back to my CV1?
Right. So when I first got my Rift S, I got it launch day when it first came out. And I was disappointed in that headset right off the bat because, you know, we're big shooter guys. We like the shooter games. And the tracking wasn't as good as what I'd hoped, but they have done updates since then. So now the tracking really is, I mean, it's pretty impressive. And I have not went back to my CV1, and mainly I still have it in the box. I put it in the box for moving, and I never remounted the sensor. So that was one of the main reasons I never switched back and forth right now. And right now, my main go-to is either the Index or the Rift S. Even having the Index, I still use the Rift S quite a bit. And mainly just because it works with so many games. And we can get into some of that once, you know, we start talking a little bit about these headsets. But those are my two go-to right now. But I don't think I'll ever be able to get rid of the CV1. It's just kind of that special place in my heart.
Yeah. Let's see. We got a couple things in chat. We'll read these real quick. So Steve XM, maybe I missed it, but are you in the IPD range for the Rift S? Yes. Great question. And I just watched a video on this last night. I think it was Gaming and Still Life. You guys familiar with him?
Yep.
But he's got the same IPD as me, 69, nice. And he mentioned in the video that he loves his Rift S. He even compared it and said it was a little bit better in some ways to the Index. So that was very, you know, a relief to me. But I've heard other people within that range have issues, and that's definitely a big concern because I'm right at the edge of that. So what's your IPD?
My IPD is actually pretty small. I think I'm in like the 55 range, so I'm actually below what they say. And I can tell a little bit of eye fatigue sometimes. It's not terrible, but I mean, I do feel it a little bit more than what I did with my CV1 having the mechanical IPD.
Yeah, Jason's saying that the CV1 problem is the cables. That's hilarious. I've gone through I've gone through 2 cables, and just recently for the VR community out there, I reached out to Oculus. I think this was a week and a half or 2 weeks ago about a replacement cable, and I sent them pictures. We went through the whole troubleshooting process, and I got the new cable. It's at my house now. So they just sent me one, you know, no charge. I told them, I was like, I'll pay for it, you know, just. And so I think what they did is they took those off of the market to buy because they knew that they were going to probably have to replenish people that were having, you know, quality issues. So yeah, Oculus has got really good customer support. I've been impressed with them.
They do, yeah.
But yeah, I don't know if I don't know if the Rift S has got a better cable. I haven't really heard any issues with that.
Yeah, I haven't heard any issues either. I know it is a thicker, heavier cable. I don't know if that has to do with it being a DisplayPort connection instead of an HDMI connection, but it does seem to be a little heftier for sure than the CV1 cable.
All right, let's cling to the wall real quick here and zoom in on this chart here. All right, so this we'll get into the bulk of this episode tonight. So I designed this to kind of, you know, I'm the kind of person, I got an engineering background, so I really like to, you know, break things up before I make a big purchase in that. And this is what I did. So the first thing, this is going to be different for everyone. This is the weighted system here. It's going to weight all these different characteristics. It's out of 4. So I gave comfort a 3 out of 4 to me. You know, obviously it's not the most important thing I would say, but it needs to be somewhat comfortable. Display, I gave a 4. I mean, you're in VR, it's pretty much all your eyeballs. I mean, it's all visual. Yes, there's audio, stuff like that. But I mean, really, it's a virtual world that you're seeing. So display's 4, controls are 4. I'm so used to the, you know, touch controls, I think they're called, for the CV1. As far as I'm concerned, you know, they're the best. So controls are a must. Audio, I gave a 3. I mean, I'm not a big audiophile. I know there's a lot of people out there that are. I want good audio. I could probably maybe even go to a 2 for the audio. But the thing about the audio is you can always have your own headphones. So, and then tracking, I gave a 4, but I'm starting to change the way I think. And because I used to always be, I'm a 3-sensor CV1 guy. But the thing about my 3-sensor CV1 tracking, you'll notice I gave it a 9 out of 10. I didn't give it a 10. I've had issues with my tracking still, even with 3 sensors. I got two placed up high, 1 placed down low, so it's still not perfect. And what I've been thinking about inside-out tracking, I used to kind of hate it, and I was like, why are they getting away from these sensors? But I was thinking about it the other day, like when your hands are behind your back, that's where it doesn't really track. I mean, how accurate do your hand position really need to be? As long as it's good enough for the grip button to detect like you're grabbing a gun off your back, like you don't need to have pinpoint accuracy when your hands are behind your back, like you're shooting someone like, you know, John Wick style or something like that. Like it's as long as they can still track the controllers a little bit, I think that's all that matters. So yeah, real quick, we'll see if you agree with me. I gave the CV1 a 9 out of 10 for comfort, just because, I mean, I don't know what a 10 out of 10 is, but it's pretty damn comfortable. Display is I give it a 7, but what do you think? Do you think that really should be a 6 maybe out of 10?
Possibly, just because of what we have now. You know what I mean? Back before the Rift S and the Quest and the Index and all of that, it might have been easier to rate it a little bit higher, but there really is a big jump going to the Rift S or the Index. I mean, it's a noticeable difference for sure in screen clarity and just quality for sure. And one of those things is you are going to an LCD panel instead of an LED, but...
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I see. I don't know all the specifics like the different displays, but I know we'll get into it, the Rift S. And actually, all these headsets really that are coming up just pretty much blow the CV1 away. And that's the main reason I'm upgrading. And that's the unfortunate thing. I guess I'll just skip to that real quick, because as far as I'm concerned, the CV1 is perfect in every single way. Like, I like my 3 sensors. I like my controllers. I like the headphones. I like the microphone, because I'm a content creator, obviously. So any of those other headsets other than the Index, the Rift S and the Quest, I'm going to have to find some other kind of audio solution for my microphone. Or have you messed around with the Rift S microphone? Is it that bad, or is it not? Is it manageable?
They seem to make a lot of improvements. It's still not, I don't think, as good as the CV1, or definitely not as good as the Index, but they did make some improvements. A lot of issues they were having when it first came out is, for some reason, it was like almost sounded like it was going into like a robot mode sometimes when you play multiplayer games. You could tell right away when somebody was using Rift S and it would do that kind of stuff, but it seems to be improved, and I'm not sure that that's totally resolved yet, but it has gotten better. But I know, like, even Paradise Decay, he uses I believe a mod mic when he does his videos on his Rift S. So it's probably something, you know, if you really want some good audio quality, it's probably going to be something you do want to to upgrade.
Yeah, I already got the mod mic wireless down here as one of those. See, this is not a full list of required add-ons, but and VR cover I probably should have left out because I mean that's just a must for everything. But yeah, Oculus Link, you see that over there for the Quest. That's actually 80, I think. I got to change that. So yeah, once you start adding these prices up with these add-ons that you need, I mean the index is starting to look like it's really not that big of a jump. Let me hide this real quick, okay? So yeah, we'll go back in this. So yeah, controls for the CV1, I gave a 9. Audio, I give a 9. Microphone 9, and then tracking a 9. So I mean, it's pretty much, it's just the display is the downfall. So now Rift S, I hear, is very comfortable. We probably could give that a 10, correct?
The problem with comfort is it's very subjective. You know, it really depends on the person, their head shape. And most everybody says the Rift S is extremely comfortable. And I think it is comfortable. I think I still prefer the CV1 a little bit in comfort over the Rift S. But for the most part, it is a comfortable headset. Most people really like the Halo, you know, head strap design. So I would say it's definitely pretty comfortable.
I give it 8. I give it an 8.5 based on your response.
And like I said, that's so subjective.
It is.
Really, everybody's so different.
All the stuff is subjective because some people, your IPD range, 2 guys could have the same IPD, but some other guy might not be affected by it. Some people are affected by frame rates, all that kind of stuff. So I mean, it's really weird because there is the 80 hertz with the Rift S, so which is kind of good for me because I don't have the most beastly computer. So
what are you running? What specs are you running?
Oh, I freaking always forget. I got what, a 1070 and what else do I need to know? 16 gigs of RAM, I think. 16 gigs, i7, I think. i7, yeah. So I mean, it's pretty good, but I mean, I do tons of while I'm live streaming. I do tons of programs in the background. I usually run games on medium settings, though. I don't mess around with high settings, but I usually don't feel the need to anyway. So, but yeah, getting to the display of the Rift S, I think that's probably going to lean towards like a 9 or something like that. If you had to rank it out of a 10.
For the display, you said?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the display is really good. I mean, it really, I mean, even compared to the Index and the Cosmos and everything, I mean, it's really an excellent display, especially for a $399 headset. It's pretty impressive. And
how would you compare the controls then versus the? Well, usually we'll use the CV1 as our base, like, you know what I mean, better or worse with all these things. Do you think the controls they take some getting used to, or they're
if you're coming from the CV1 to the Rift S, I mean, you really don't notice a difference. I mean, the controller build quality is a little bit different, and they're not quite as quality feeling. But I mean, just playing, you know, when you can't see the controllers and all that stuff, it fits about the same, and button placement is pretty much the same. So you don't really notice a big difference. So there's not going to be really a learning curve, I don't think, going from the CV1 to the Rift S.
It was funny though, because I was in the mall the other day trying it out, and because the rings, there's no rings above your hand on this one. I was playing Beat Saber in the mall, and I kept whacking the headset because the rings sit up higher. I hit the headset like twice while I was playing.
Yeah, so that might be a little bit of it getting used to, but it shouldn't take you long.
And yeah, like I said, I don't know if the setting was good for the Rift S because I lost tracking during one song. I lost tracking like 2 or 3 times. It was just a quick glitch of like, you can see like the hand like flickering like the lightsaber. So I don't know if it was their headset. Maybe the cameras on it were dirty. You know, I don't know if that's something that can happen.
Or depending on maybe the lighting that they were using, if it was in, you know, a mall or something like that, I'm not sure. But usually, I mean, the tracking is, I mean, it's not perfect. You know, it's not going to be as good as the Index tracking, but it's for everyday use. I mean, it really.
You know what?
Really well.
Hey, Shawn, I think I know. I see with these guys in chat. I was just reading their message. Go into Skype real quick. We'll troubleshoot this live. Go to your settings. I bet you have your microphone. I bet you have your microphone set as another. Do you have another microphone connected to your computer right now?
I wonder if it's my webcam.
Yeah, you might be. Yeah,
because usually I'm an OBS running this side of it. So
yeah. What did someone say? It's funny. It was Macaz Gaming. He said, "Where'd he go? It doesn't sound like Shawn's voice is coming through that fancy mic sitting right in front of him."
Here we go. How about now? Is that better?
Ooh, crispy. There we go.
That's what it was. I saw that, but I wasn't sure what it was. But yeah, that is what it was.
Yep. Yeah, I didn't want to say anything at first because I was like, well, that's the best he can do. I was like, his shit.
I didn't even think because usually, you know, I have we're running this in OBS ourselves, so I have the mic set to the Yeti, but I didn't even think about calling you on Skype. It just picked up the webcam automatically. So sorry about that.
Oh, we got to redo the whole beginning now. No, I'm joking.
All right, let's start over.
All right, so yeah, starting over now. Yeah, so okay, look at we're on the audio now. So yeah, audio I hear is bad, but I don't even like this chart. I'm not going to do this chart anymore because like you said, everything is so subjective. Because what's nice about the Rift S, I think, is the audio is not great, but you don't have headphones on. Like your ears are open to the environment.
It's pretty bad though. I mean, to be honest,
it's pretty bad.
It's pretty bad. I mean, especially like one of the things I noticed the most is I went into contractors when I first got it, and it just didn't even compare. You know, the gunshot sounds, the movement of other people. I mean, it just didn't compare. The CV1 audio really is really good, and the index is, you know, on another level even from that. But I feel that if you're going to run the Rift S and that's going to be your main headset, you're definitely going to want to do something audio-wise. Either run, you know, over your headphones, and you can. The only problem with like these ones that I have on now wouldn't work. Like with the way the headband was and my head shape, it actually didn't fit over the headband onto my ears. It kind of interfered with that. So it does take some trial and error to try to figure out what you want to run. And there are some options now. You know, you have the Mantis headphones that you could run, or the ones that, if you watched our last Coffee and VR show, we talked about the JBL ones that somebody's making. Actually, they were made for the CV1 that somebody modified to work with the Rift S, and I've actually really been thinking about getting some of those. Yeah,
were those, you guys said 70. I just listened to that episode today. I was listening back to it. Yeah, they're
and they're actually out of stock right now, so I'm hoping he does get some more in. And there's also the deluxe audio strap, like Greg's VR. He did a video where he actually put the deluxe audio strap onto the Rift S, and he really likes that, really enjoys that. So I've actually thought about doing that as well.
What's the cheaper version of all those things you just mentioned, like the Mantis versus the deluxe audio? What am I looking at, like $80 or something like that?
So the deluxe audio strap, I believe Tyler just ordered one today, and they had them on eBay, the Microsoft store. I believe they're $79 right now, or $74 on sale right now through the Microsoft store on eBay. Amazon has them on sale for $89 right now. And I can't remember what I paid for Mantis headphones.
And you're going to recommend that if I were to get a Quest as well?
Right. And believe it or not, the Quest audio is actually a little bit better than the Rift S. Just the way the speakers are positioned and the head strap, the different head strap, they're actually a little bit better on the Quest. It's still, you know, you still want better audio in my opinion, but they are a little bit better.
Okay. Yeah, because I mean, these are my main options right now. It's like, and it kind of worried me when the news came out for what was that, OC6. Everyone's pumping up this Quest with the Link. Right. But for me, it's just, I have, $39 for the Mantis. Wow. Yep. That's not bad at all.
Yeah, that's not too bad.
All right, maybe I'd go with those. And the Mantis is pretty good sound compared to deluxe audio, or it's probably a step down from the deluxe audio, I'd imagine?
The one thing that I like about the deluxe audio head strap is, for some reason with the Mantis headphones, they blocked out a lot of exterior noise. So it was almost kind of weird playing with those when they were on your ears because you almost couldn't hear yourself very well. So I felt like I was always talking really loud. And with like the CV1 and stuff, I never had that issue. So that was the one thing I didn't like about it. And I think, who was it? It was the VR Mang actually got some foam covers that actually went over the speakers of the Mantis headphones on his. And he said that was an improvement. I have not tried that, but.
Yeah, I got to look into some audio stuff then, because unless I go with the index, which, you know, all these prices are starting to add up, all this stuff on my chart. I mean, really, it's getting pretty close there, but I don't know. I think for the investment, I think $400 compared to $1,000, it's just going to be easier for me to swing with my wife. It's going to be,
and really the audio stuff isn't something you have to do right away. You know, it's playable. I mean, it's perfectly playable the way it is, and I'm sure you have some kind of headphones laying around that you can make work with it as well. So, you know, it's not something you have to do right off the bat. You can upgrade down the road.
Yeah, you could even probably Bluetooth with some like over-the-ear, you know, workout headphones, and just go straight to the computer or something.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I haven't tried that, but it's probably possible. Only thing with Bluetooth is sometimes you get some delay. That can be a little bit weird, but.
Ooh, yeah, I don't want that. Deluxe audio, because then you don't need any comfort mods. Now that's for the Quest, probably, right?
Probably with the Quest, yeah.
Okay.
And so supposedly though, the deluxe audio strap on the Rift S makes it pretty comfortable as well, which, you know, the Rift S is already pretty comfortable. But for me, it made a huge improvement in comfort on the Quest. That was like night and day difference for me.
Yeah, it's such a weird time for me to buy a headset, because I'm looking around. I'm like, now I gotta wait to see you know, if this Quest Link's gonna be as great as it is. But all the videos that I've been watching, I mean, pretty much it's gonna be, you know, it is going to be a downgraded, you know, video a little bit. It gets compressed. So if I'm looking for, you know, the best quality, and I mean, I have to describe how I play games. I literally, whenever I'm playing a VR game, I'm 99% of the time I'm live, like live streaming, and I'm in my room. I'm in my VR room. So I mean, I don't play outside of here. So to me, getting a Quest seems like it doesn't make sense for me versus the Rift S. If I'm only going to play, I mean, yes, I could bring it and show my family members, but I mean, how many times am I going to do that? Maybe I'll do that once or twice. I mean, if I'm going to be using this headset for the next 2 years, might as well get one that, you know, get it for the reason that I really need to get it, which is for the visuals, which from what I've heard, it's going to be a step up. And I do a lot of weird things in VR. I got like this math stuff I'm working on coming up. I'm going to be doing like calculus in VR, and I'm going to have like printouts of like the problems in that. And I also play like trading card games through Tabletop Simulator. I don't know if you ever heard of Keyforge.
Yeah, I think I've actually seen some of your videos on that.
Yeah, but stuff like that, like it's small text. So right now I'm on the CV1, and it's like, I mean, I can make it do, but I'm thinking upgrading the Rift S. I'm going to get so many benefits that other people wouldn't even realize, because you're going to be able to...
Text is a lot more legible in the Rift S for sure. In the CV1, I remember having to kind of angle your head and kind of move things in the right position to be able to read certain things in the CV1, where the Rift S is a big improvement in that department.
So yeah, that's pretty much what I'm looking for. So yeah, I'm kind of leaning towards the Rift S over the Quest, but I guess we got to wait to see how the Link reviews come out. I guess November that's going to launch, so we'll really know then.
I think if you don't have much interest in, the mobile aspect of Quest, taking it with you places and playing the mobile games that you can get on it, if you don't have a lot of interest in that, I don't think it would be, I think the Rift S would outweigh the Quest if that's, the direction you're heading for sure.
Now, are you a Beat Saber guy at all?
I am. I'm not a crazy good Beat Saber guy. I don't do the Expert Plus stuff. I do enjoy the game. My wife has actually been playing it quite a bit. I just recently picked her up a Quest, and she's been really enjoying it. She just got the Imagine Dragons and the Panic at the Disco packs, and she's been loving it. So I do play, and we kind of go back and forth sometimes a little bit. And I believe they're supposed to be getting some multiplayer stuff eventually too, which I look forward to. But it is an awesome game, and I mean, I don't know anybody that doesn't like Beat Saber to some extent.
I play it. I like it. My only reason I asked you is because I do like to play on Expert. I'm not quite at Expert Plus level yet, but I'm just wondering, is the Rift S, is the tracking going to be able to hold up?
So I have had zero issues with Beat Saber, but like I said, I usually play on hard, and I usually don't play on Expert or Expert Plus, but I haven't had any issues in tracking with Beat Saber whatsoever.
Okay. Yeah, if anyone in chat knows,
yeah, there might be some people that play on the harder levels than I do.
Because, I had to do all kinds of mods when I was playing, even with my CV1 controllers. I had to put extra springs in there because the batteries would, so there's even the tracking on the CV1's not perfect in my opinion. And I mean, I got so many things plugged into my computer, USB ports. I think I got I don't even know. I think I counted the other day. I think it's like 18, something crazy. So it'll be nice to free those up.
To be able to, it feels very good to unplug a lot of those. I mean, it's a really simple connection. You get the display port and the USB. You're good to go. I mean, you can have so many other things you can use with your computer. Like before, I would always have to unplug certain things, plug certain things in, depending on what I wanted to do. With the 3-sensor setup CV1. So that's a big plus, in my opinion.
All right, so I do got some specific questions, I guess, for the Rift S, because I think we've decided what headset I'm buying. I'm getting the Rift S. It's official. I do want to index, though. They're so cool, but I don't know. I don't think I can swing that $1,000. I don't think there's any way that's going to happen.
Yeah, it's a hefty price tag.
Yeah, I mean, for $400, because you already know a year from now, there's going to be a Rift 2 announced at least, or something. Hopefully, I'm hoping that they do a Quest 2 maybe, and just
that's what it'll be.
Have a Quest 2, but just have a DisplayPort attachment on there. That way we won't get...
Yeah, I think it's going to go to a Quest 2 that's going to be basically the Go, the Quest, and the Rift all combined into one. And hopefully by that time, we're going to be doing some wireless PC stuff. So hopefully that'll be the case by the time the next one comes out.
Ground Runner says, wives are so selfish. They will spend so much money on food. But you want to have fun? No. Yeah, no, VR gaming is an expensive hobby, though. So I almost feel bad for wives that have these guys that are like into the VR stuff. Like another headset. Sure. Like, how much is this one?
I've heard that before.
1,000.
What do you need another headset for? You can only use one at a time.
Yeah, I think most people would agree with me though. Nowadays, I mean, I've had my CV1 for about 2 years now, and I got my use out of it. I bought it for $400. I think it came with the touch controllers. I got the additional lighthouses. Actually, I have two pairs of touch controllers because they were out of the lighthouses or the sensors at the time, so I had to buy another touch bundle that came with the controllers and the sensor. So I have an
That's
extra
what
pair.
I actually did too for my third sensor. Yeah.
So that brings me to a good question. I don't know if you have any inside information or maybe some kind of thoughts on if this will happen, but do you think there'll ever be support before I sell my CV1 stuff, if I do, for sensors for the Rift S or for the original controllers? Do you think that's...
I know they can do it. You know, I know they've talked about it. I haven't heard any inside information, and it kind of seems like ever since the updates that they did to the Rift S that really improved the tracking, that people really haven't been talking about that a whole lot. So I still wish that was something they would do, like just to give people the option to go ahead and enable your old sensors with the Rift S. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know if we're going to see that. It doesn't look very likely at this point, but
from everything that I'm hearing, I mean, they're with the software updates that they're doing with the tracking, which is what a lot of it is software based. It's getting to the point where it's pretty much identical to the sensors. I mean, I'm sure it's probably like 95 to 98%, maybe something like that, something in there.
I mean, I can play pretty much anything, you know, bow and arrow games, shooter games where, you know, when it first came out, I had some issues with that, but all of that has pretty much been fixed. And especially I have so much more respect for the Rift S tracking now that I've used the Cosmos, that it's just, I mean, I have a lot of respect for the Rift S tracking. It's like
they have some kind of like algorithms or something that they perfected with, you know, learning, you know, maybe some AI learning or something.
Yeah. I'm sure Carmack might have had his hand in that as well. He's a genius.
I was just listening back to that Rogan episode today with him. I love that. Yeah. That's a good one.
It was
there.
Really good. It was good.
All right. So have you used the Rift S at all, like in your green screen room?
Yeah. Yep. So I actually have my setup right now. I have a small green screen behind the PC, and then on the back wall, the whole wall is covered with the green screen pretty much, and I just turn the camera around. And so, yeah, the only issue that I've had talking about the Mantis headphones is when I mounted those on there, I've actually taken them off because I never actually ran the wires real clean and everything. So the wires kind of moved, like hanging around, where it was messing up the green screen a little bit. But that can be fixed, you know, with some cable management, but I just never got around to that. So I need to actually put those back on or figure out what I want to do with the audio for the Rift S.
Yeah, I was asking because I heard somewhere that sometimes, like, I know with the Cosmos it was an issue with, like, if you have like an all green screen room, could confuse it maybe, you know, it doesn't have enough maybe corners to track or something like that. I don't know if it's going to throw off my tracking at all.
Yeah, I have 2 green screens in here and I haven't had any issues with tracking, or it seemed to throw that off. So that's been good.
Yeah, so far it's all been good news. The gun stocks perform well. IPD, for the most part, I guess that's something I'm just going to have to figure out on my own. So, I mean, it's just something I just got to test this thing out. And I think they do offer like a refund policy. I'm probably going to end up going with like Best Buy. So if I try the headset, I don't like it, obviously I'll wait to sell my CV1 until I really decide, or I might not at all, but if I do decide to, you know, I'll wait to sell it until I know that the Rift S is something that I like.
Yep. And you're within the IPD range, you said, right?
Well, I got 69 IPD, which I think
I can't remember what the spec is.
It's around 65, I know, is like the sweet spot.
Yeah, the nice thing about the Rift S, though, is the lenses are much improved over the CV1 and a lot of other headsets, and it really is a big sweet spot. So I think that's where they get away with not having a manual IPD adjustment or a mechanical IPD, is that sweet spot really is big. And again, using the Cosmos, I have much more respect, again, for the Rift S and that sweet spot. It really is a nice sweet spot.
Yeah, I guess it just would mess up with like depth, or I guess you said eye strain.
Yeah, and it's only if I play for a long time. I mean, I've had, you know, the CV1 for, you know, I've played for hours and hours. And if I do that with the Rift S, then I do notice a little bit of eye strain. But for most day-to-day stuff, you know, I don't really notice an issue. And I am below the actual recommended limit. So, yeah.
Man, I want to see someone with like a deformed head try VR and to see if it works. An IPD of what would that be? I don't know, like 30 or something weird. I guess kids have small IPDs probably. I don't know if it changes over time or.
Yeah, I don't know. I know I've had my nephew, I've put him like just for a couple seconds at a time, like in I think it's the deep, what's that called? The blue, and to see the underwater fish and all that kind of stuff. And he loved it. So, but he was at that time pretty young to be able to really tell you how blurry it was or anything. So,
yeah. Yeah, it's funny because I remember when VR first came out, there was all this talk about, oh, you can't be, you got to be older than 13 to use it. And I see videos of these kids all the time, like in VR. Like, I don't know if you never hear that. You never really hear that warning anymore. I don't know if that just went away or.
I'm not sure. I
People
mean,
just
there's
don't
so many little kids in VR chat that
Oh,
I guess
God.
they've ruled that out by now. I don't know.
They're gonna be like cross-eyed when they're like 18 years old or something
Yeah,
crazy.
probably so.
All right. So yeah, but thanks for the help tonight. It sounds like I've made up my mind. It sounds like I'm going with the Rift S. I kind of even knew before today's episode. I was doing a bunch of research. I was like, dang. I was like, what headset to get? But
Yeah.
I thought this would be a good way. I even made my chart that look how much we didn't fill in. This is bad. It's empty. The CV1 gets 177. Everything else gets 0.
Yeah, there you go.
That's
I
not
guess
very
you should
good.
just keep the CV1.
This was a good idea down here, though, adding this stuff up, because I bet if I added a couple more things to this, I guess we can do that real quick. Is there anything else you can think of that you need to buy for either the CV1 or the Quest that's not here that you would say is almost a must buy
For the Quest, I would say the thin VR cover. That is actually not available yet for the Rift S. They do have the cloth cover for the Rift S that I have been using, but for the Quest, I definitely recommend the thin VR cover for sure. That's a big improvement.
Is that like $20 or something?
I don't know how much that runs now, because they actually, the way it worked, and I know I talked to them that they were planning on updating this, but you had to buy the actual VR cover kit for the Quest, and that's what came with the plastic piece and stuff that went in, and then the thin VR cover was actually an upgrade from that. So they didn't offer a kit that was a complete kit with just the thin VR cover. So unless they've updated that, it can be a little bit pricey because you have to get 2 kits almost. But I know that will change.
Okay. Yeah, so I mean that's just the only cover you would use though with the Quest. It wouldn't be, it's just the one cover, the one VR cover.
Yeah, I just use the thin one. They have a thicker one, a regular one, and then a thin one. And the thin one for me has been the best. It actually increased the field of view by a little bit and increased the comfort a lot, because the original Quest facial interface is pretty scratchy on my face. I really didn't like that. It was kind of like the Go. I don't know if you've used the Go, the
Nope.
Oculus Go. Okay, it's basically the same thing as that.
Yep, I'm looking forward to trying out. They got like the pass-through mode on the Rift S, stuff like that I haven't been able to do yet. Isn't there a feature too that you can like bring the screen closer to your face or something like that? Further closer on the Rift S?
For the Rift S, yeah, there is. So there is a button that'll actually bring it in and out a little bit. It's not as much as the Index. The Index has more adjustability in that department, but you can bring it in and out a little bit, so that does help. And are you a glasses wearer?
Yeah, normally I am. I have a slight astigmatism though, so I usually play VR with no glasses. I've been looking into getting contacts to wear just for when I play VR.
Okay.
Or another option, I know they make those prescription lenses, but I just feel a little weird about getting those. Like, I don't know how official. I mean, that company seems pretty legit. There's a couple companies, but have you heard any good reviews about those?
So I actually use the Widmo VR prescription lens adapters, and those are in my Rift S right now. I used to always wear my glasses inside my CV1, and getting the Rift S, I heard a lot of horror stories that they say the lenses scratched a lot easier, so I was kind of scared to wear my glasses in there, so I ended up getting those, and I've really liked those so far. They've worked great for me.
About $70 you said, or?
I think they're right around that, yeah. I'm not sure. I ordered those a long time ago, so I don't remember, but...
And do you feel like the clarity is equivalent as if you would have your glasses on in VR?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
And it makes it a lot easier to get it on and off, because before it was a little tricky with the glasses in the headset. I'd usually put them in the headset and then put the headset on, and that could be kind of tricky. So it's a much more streamlined process.
Have you had anyone else pop your headset on with the prescription lenses in there?
I don't think I have, actually. I had them in
funny.
the Quest, but I took them out of there because my wife was using my Quest before I got her own, so I just left them out of there. But I actually need to put them back in my Quest.
Yeah, that'd be funny. You have someone over and they're just constantly trying to like adjust the IPD. They're like, why is this not getting clear?
And those are $65 for the Widmo ones for the Rift S. I just looked them up.
Ooh, the VR Mang says simple answer Quest. So he's going with the Quest.
So he is actually a good one to weigh in here, I think, because he actually sold his Rift S. He had a Rift S. As soon as the link cable got announced, he sold his Rift S on eBay and is waiting for that link cable. So, yeah.
Man, see, that was another thing I was thinking about. Like, it was kind of good news for me when the link cable came out. I was like, the CV or the Rift S prices are probably going to be going down. Like, I'll probably be able to find one online for cheap, but I don't know how I feel about buying a used one. I'd probably save like $100, maybe if I get one online, but I'd rather just get one out of the box with a warranty. I don't know if the warranty carries over if you get one used, but
yeah, for $399, I think your best bet would be to buy a new one.
But yeah, a lot of people are going with the Quest. I know my cousin, he's got the Oculus Quest, and I remember the day the news came out, I told him, I was like, that's such good news though for people that only have a Quest, and he has a pretty capable PC already, so he'll be able to link up and he'll be able to play a bunch of different games. So.
Yeah, I mean, everybody that's been asking me ever since that news came out of what headset they should get, or if I'm trying to tell them, talk them into getting into VR, I always tell them the Quest, because especially for people that don't have a gaming PC, it's a great, step into VR, and then you can future upgrade. It's a little bit future proof in that sense, where you can buy a PC down the road and play all the PC VR games. So it really is a great headset. I mean, it's hard to not recommend for somebody that is just getting into VR, I guess I should say. But for you, your case is a little bit different, so.
Yeah, no, I agree, because I think VR is definitely a thing where if you haven't tried something better, it's like you almost don't know what you're missing. So like if your first ever headset was a CV1, like even if you bought one now, you would still probably be pretty blown away. You'd be like, oh my God, this is like amazing. I mean, it's...
I know I was. I know the day I got my CV1, and me and Tyler actually both got them the same day, and we got on to play together, and we were both... I mean, we literally just sat there and giggled like schoolgirls for like hours and hours on end. It was just some of the most fun I can remember.
What were you guys playing back then when it first came out?
Well, one of the first things that I remember that we went into that we just had a blast was the game Toy Box. And it was just ridiculous. But when it was the first time you ever got to experience being in another world like VR with another human being interacting with it, it was just, I mean, we were throwing stuff back and forth at each other. And then we realized there was that gun that you could shrink each other. And man, it was a blast. Yeah, the shrink gun. Tyler just said the shrink gun. It was hilarious. So, I mean, it was just, I had never in my life experienced anything like that before. The only time I had actually tried PC VR before that was the Climb demo in a Best Buy. And that, that was still awesome, but it's just completely different once you get home and you can, try some different experiences. It's a little weird when you got people watching you and trying to tell you what to do and all that stuff. But it was just, I mean, I was blown away. I still love my CV1. Such good memories with that thing.
Yep. I remember the first time I went to the mall, I think they threw me into the Blue, which is pretty cool. But then they threw me into Space Pirate Trainer. And I remember just being in there and just having the guns in my hands and just looking around and shooting. It was just, it was no going back. And then VR is the way to go from the future. So
I truly think that the flat gaming world hasn't really caught on to VR fully yet, just because most of them haven't tried it. Because I mean, you can't tell me that you try the current gen VR stuff and some of the awesome stuff like Asgard's Wrath that's out now. I mean, I don't know how anybody tries that stuff and isn't hooked. I don't understand that at all. I mean, it's so addicting that it's awesome.
It's getting there. Once we get to the level where they're making these brand new games for the console, and then they're also working on VR at the same time. I'm trying to think of what other phase we went through in gaming that did that. I guess it was kind of like when they were working on current gen and next gen back on like the Xbox and Xbox 360. It was kind of similar to that, where at first they were only doing the next gen ones, and then they started like doing both at the same time. I think we'll get there where like Grand Theft Auto 6, they'll they're already working on the VR part of it along with it, something like that.
That would be incredible. That would be incredible. I really think 2019 was an amazing year for VR. We got so much good stuff this year, and I'm just hoping next year it blows 2019 out of the water is what I hope for.
And we still got Stormlands too, so don't forget about
Stormlands, that. Pistol Whip. There's still so much good stuff coming out this year.
Yeah, November 5th, I think, for Pistol Whip. So save it.
7th, I think November 7th.
What is that going to be? $20, do you think, or?
I don't know. I'm not sure what Pistol Whip is going to cost. I would imagine probably the same level as Beat Saber, which I think Beat Saber is around $30. That would be my guess, but I don't know. I mean, I would pay $40 for a Pistol Whip for sure.
So there was an interesting comment in the chat, and this definitely applies to what we're talking about. I think it was Macaz Gaming. What did he say? He said he was asking the VR Mang, because the VR Mang's a big Quest guy, so he's saying get a Quest over everything else. He asked the VR Mang, he said, what specifically do you prefer about the Quest over the Rift S? And the VR Mang replied, I can just bring the chat up here so you guys can read along with me. Wrong button. He said, gaming versatility, like Tyler said, ease of use, standalone, high quality PC VR streaming. If the latter part holds up, the Quest is definitely good enough for me. And I agree, yeah. It's just, it's so easy to recommend. I mean, standalone, it's crazy the games that these things are playing with for $400. I mean, I just still can't believe it. And then, like you said, I know the PC link is going to be good enough. It's definitely going to be good enough. But someone like me, I'm kind of picky with things. Even if I notice a little bit of like artifacting and stuff, I would probably be kind of annoyed. Still, for $400 though, I mean, you can't go wrong. But that's probably why I'm leaning towards the Rift S myself, because I know I'm going to get the true, full, uncompressed video experience. But definitely the Quest is going to be upgraded and it's going to be a great option for anyone. So
yeah, I'm really looking forward to the the link cable, and get my hands on it and just being able to test it out and see, but the early impressions from people that have tried it were really, really good. And that was still, I'm sure there's still some room to improve on that, once it actually releases from OC6. But yeah, I'm excited for the link cable.
Well, this was another reason too. The link cable kind of threw a monkey wrench into it because I already own a CV1. So I was thinking, okay, well, if I get a Quest over a Rift S, then I'll technically be a 2 VR headset household, because I could still run my CV1 on my computer, and then I could play with my wife or whoever comes over, and we could play multiplayer on the Quest. So, yeah. And I would still get the better screen, because I mean the Quest doesn't it have a higher resolution than the Rift S?
Yeah, so the Quest, surprisingly enough, actually has the same resolution as the Index.
Wow.
So yeah, different. Yeah, it's not going to look exactly the same because you're running mobile, on the Quest right now, and I don't know what it's going to look like with the link cable, but yeah, it's actually the same. So the Rift S is a 2560 by 1440, and the Quest is 2880 by 1600, as well as the Index, and the Cosmos is 2880 by 1700, I believe. So just a little bit higher, but not really enough to make a big difference. But yeah, and you're getting OLED as well with the Quest compared to the LCD, which I think a lot of stuff is really going to the LCD, and I think that's what we're going to see from here on until some other kind of screen stuff, technology comes out. But the LCD really does a great job in the way the subpixel layout and everything. I mean, the text clarity, the Rift S has very low glare or anything like that. And so, I mean, it really is, it's a great headset, but the Quest is definitely a competitor as well.
I'm getting it. I'm getting a Rift S. It's official, guys.
I can hear the excitement.
It's official. Yeah. Hopefully I'll get my hands on one relatively soon here, and we can get some first impressions. But it's nice too that I still have the CV1, so I can do some side by sides. But
right.
I just want more clarity. I look in my Rift. I still love the CV1. I mean, it's still great. I'm playing Asgard's Wrath on it. It looks amazing, and I think they designed that game kind of with the CV1 in mind. Like all the menus still look great on the CV1. There's no issues reading any text or anything like that. But there are other things, like I said, that I do. It's a bit more niche that a lot of other people don't really do. Like I said, with the, looking at little trading cards in your hands with small little text on it and weird stuff like that. And you can probably do a lot more video-based stuff, I would imagine, going from a CV1 to a Rift S, as far as like watching videos in VR or even like 360 content. I'm sure is a little bit better.
Yeah,
a little bit more immersive.
Good, yeah. Yep.
Sweet.
That screen is nice, that's for sure.
All right.
Big improvement.
Well, before we wrap up, we'll see if anyone else has any comments in the chat or recommendations if they're still trying to get me away from the Rift S.
So
good luck.
Jason in chat said the Rift S is definitely my favorite all-around HMD, and he has the Index and everything as well. So he's another good source to listen to. But he's been preaching Rift S for a long time. He really loves his Rift S. Which I mean, it's a hard headset not to love. So he said he has the CV1, Vive Pro, and Quest. I know he had an Index, I believe, as well for a little while. I know he had the Index controllers. Wow. I don't know if he still has that or not, but yeah. And I think Tyler, he would probably say his favorite headset so far is the Index. I think if you asked him, I think he would try to persuade you to the Index. But that price is hard to swallow. I mean, it's a big jump. Yeah,
exactly. If it was a bit, and if I came from a Vive, I would only be looking at like 700 or something like that compared to 400. And I think that jump, I would make that jump for that extra 300 for sure.
Yeah.
With the
Jason
controllers.
Actually said he returned the Index.
Wow, maybe Pimax. Maybe Pimax. Yeah, that's a bit pricey. But yeah, we're gonna go with the Rift S. So I'm gonna try that bad boy out. Get that nice clear screen in my head. Hopefully the tracking, because I know I'll notice the tracking if it's off, because I notice it when my tracking's off, because I have some issues with sometimes like USB port 2 versus 3, 3.0 versus 2.0, or sometimes the ports just get overloaded, and I can tell when one of my 3 sensors is off. But as long as the tracking holds up, I'll have to figure out an audio solution. But HD or Blu-ray? Oh, this is good. Well, I guess you got to go Blu-ray now.
Yeah, I think they won.
Ooh, that's not a leak, is it? Yeah. So yeah, thanks again though for joining me. And we definitely got to the bottom of this. The headset that we're getting. You got any closing comments? You got an episode of Coffee and VR coming up this weekend, do you?
Yeah, we will be live on Saturday, and we will hopefully have a special guest this weekend
Ooh,
with some information that's coming out that we're pretty excited about. So
nice.
got some cool stuff to talk about on Saturday. We love doing that show, so we always look forward to that every week.
Yeah, you
So
guys, I'm a big fan too. So it's kind of funny having you on here because it's like it's a show that I actually watch every weekend. So it's like, oh, I'll just have I watch these guys
yeah,
every week. I'll just invite you on my show. So
yeah, it's been
no, I
awesome.
do appreciate you coming on, and I will be tuning in Saturday. I usually I'm like cleaning my house and stuff and like listening, and
Yeah.
so I try to get in the chat too. So yeah, thanks
Awesome.
to everyone in chat too for all your feedback. Appreciate it. So you guys stop on by and definitely check out my stream too later. Actually, right after this, I'm going to be playing some Asgard's Wrath. So let's jump into some Asgard Wrath. And I just got my sword and shield, so we'll get to check that out.
Good stuff.
But yeah, thanks again, Shawn. And guys, check out Rendered Reality's YouTube channel. They got a lot of good gaming content. They also do a weekly podcast, which is really good, VR focused. So check that out. The link's in the description as well. So on the YouTube. So
Yep. Well, thanks for having me. I appreciate it. It's been fun, and I was glad I could help give some insight. Hopefully, I helped a little bit.
oh, you did. And one of these nights we got to get a community.
Oh yeah, for sure. We've
VR
been talking
thing.
about that. Yeah, we've been talking about that. So Tyler's still in the middle of his move right now, but that's starting to wrap up. So hopefully some things will start slowing down. We'll be able to get into some stuff. So
Yeah, we'll get some get into VR. I tried joining you guys once in like No Man's Sky, but it was like super late at night, and
oh yeah, I think I was just getting off when you came in.
I barely played that game. Yeah, I got to get back into that thing, but
Yeah, I haven't played it either in a little while. So, and like Tyler said, make sure you hit that like button to help Steve out
Ooh.
here. So,
I like likes, guys. Thanks. All right, yeah. So I'm gonna switch it up and play some Asgard's Wrath. But thanks again, Shawn.
yep, no problem. Thanks for having me.
Oh, anytime. You know it.
All right, see you guys
I'll catch you later.
later.
Bye. Oh, there it goes. Yeah, I didn't really plan for the ending, so. All right, guys. So yeah, let's jump into some Asgard's Wrath. I didn't have my headset hooked up yet because I didn't want to have any audio issues, but this should only take a moment. So let me just plug this bad boy in, and we'll play a little Asgard's Wrath. And pretty soon I'll be playing on a Rift S, I hope. But yeah, no, this game still looks amazing on the CV1. Still a great game. Yeah, I'll catch you guys later for those that are heading out. Thanks for stopping by again. I'm gonna see if I can freaking get some new items unlocked or something like that in this game. Ooh! Alright, I just gotta move my room around. Give me 10 seconds, guys. I'll be right back. Testing. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna try something new, guys. Hopefully you can hear me. Let me make sure my audio's good here. I'm gonna try capturing this game a different way. Usually I use testing. Oh, I see what I did here. Vocals are good. Yeah, this is a bit of a new setup, so give me 1 second here. I'm gonna try capturing it through my display. Let's see if this looks any better. I just gotta make sure my audio is good to go. I noticed the Oculus Mirror caused some of those left-right eye glitches when it's running. Maybe capture straight from the game window instead. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna go with this time. I'm gonna just do a full screen desktop view. Save. Technical difficulties, eh? Yeah, my audio is pretty janky on my computer a lot of the times. I wish this was a smoother transition. Yeah, a lot of times I gotta like disable and re-enable things. Make sure the mirror is not running in the background either. Yeah, let me close the mirror. Close Skype. Let me check my Oculus settings here. Should be running on Windows settings. That's good. Oh, don't do that. All right, we'll go with no sound for a second. I'll at least get into the game. Get me into the game. I love this freaking tree guy. He's so cool. Extend your arms out and click the right stick to calibrate. Yeah, I don't got audio right now. I had a fancy audio thing set up where I could hear the chat. It's like this custom-made program that I'm working on. But she's not working. Oh, that's why. Aha. Let there be light. Alright, this is one more application I have to open. Do I not have that? Hopefully this works. Good old voice attack for the win. Normally all this stuff's set up, but when I go from non-VR to VR, there can be some technical difficulties. All right. Chat integration. Here it is. So let's test it. What's the command for that again? Oh yeah, that's right. Voice chat on. Wrong microphone. Hey, Simon.
Hey, how's it going?
Let me make sure this is good. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you just fine.
Audio test mode. Ooh, that worked. Text to speech. No, it's not the command. Test speech test. Oh, text to speech test.
Can you hear me now? Testing.
Oh, that's weird. Shouldn't be able to hear that. Alright, well, whatever. We're gonna go. Just gonna go in. Voice chat on. Alright, I can hear you guys now. That's cool. Man, this headset's freaking foggy. Yeah, this might be a better way to capture the game.
YouTube. Tyler says.
First person view.
Lost.
Yep. Wish I had some screen wipes around here. I think I do. Game paused. Text-to-speech test. Text-to-speech test?
Can you hear me now?
Shit, why is it doing
Testing.
that? Why is it doing that? You guys shouldn't be able to hear that. General, audio, headphones.
YouTube. Macaz Gaming says. I think the chat is playing over the stream too, lol.
Yeah, this is why I don't like capturing the display. It's because when I get those stupid pop-ups like that, I'm not going to be able to tell in VR. And, yeah, we'll know. We'll know what's going on. Alright, we're back. This is part 2 of the playthrough of Asgard's Wrath. I've got a shield here somewhere. Man, this shield's seen better days. Alright, let's get into it. Give me them mushrooms.
YouTube.
I like how you can,
Macaz Gaming says. You can't capture the game window specifically rather than the display.
I can capture the game window specifically, eh? Alright, let's do that. It'll take 10 seconds. Alright, let me... Don't worry, guys. I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. Yeah, good call, Macaz. Oh yeah, look at that. I don't have a webcam though, it's funny. Whoops. Macaz Gaming for the win. Yeah, this does look beautiful even in the CV1. Beautiful game. What does this thing do? Ungod. Alright, let's go. Give me that crab meat. My audio's a little low. Let me know how the game audio is, guys. I think it's a little low in the mix. Ooh, what's all this? Fissures. I like how you can loot by swording things. I didn't know you could do that. Ooh, how do I get that? Can I send my minions to retrieve that? What the?
Careful. Tyr's forces are stronger than Draugr. To defeat them, you will need to improve your swordsmanship.
Alright, the art of the sword. Skilled enemies will overpower any hero without proper sword training. A true swordsman must master the balance between defense and offense. Train with Loki to learn about parrying and runic armor. Okay. Let's do the training. I'm going to turn up my audio, though, a little bit here.
Are you prepared for another lesson?
No,
Watch
not
your
yet.
opponent's moves when the time is right. Knock the attack aside with your sword.
Let me try one last thing with my audio, guys. I think I might know how to fix it. Disable. I love fixing audio things live on stream. Text-to-speech test. Yes, it works. Okay. So now you guys can talk. I can hear you, but it won't be broadcasted. I'm working on a cool system where I'm going to be able to give one of the chatters a microphone, all through voice commands, and then one of you guys will have the microphone, and I'll only be able to hear that chatter, and you guys can take turns with the microphone. It'll be pretty cool. I'm working on it. All right, weapons, parry. Parrying attacks is a great defense, and it enrages enemies. Parry the enemy's attack by moving your sword to deflect his sword 3 times. All right, let's do it.
Now your turn.
Come on now. What you got, son?
Yes. You've got it.
I'm a master of this until you fall. Alright, is that it? That was easy.
A skilled swordsman can see an enemy strike and parry its thrust. When you
Parry
spot
signature
the glow of your
attacks to
enemy's
stun.
signature attack, parry its thrust to put your foe in a stupor.
Take a picture. I got the sweet picture taking mode too. Oh crap, gotta get this off the screen though. I wonder if you guys can hear that sound effect. You should be able to. Take a picture. Ah, it works. Badass. Alright, parry the signature
Let's see
move.
you try it.
Why is my sword over there? I don't like that. On guard. Whoa. Holy crap. Wait, what? I wasn't reading that right. Do I gotta time it or something? Maybe I gotta use my shield? Oh, you gotta like push into
That's
it.
it.
Come on now.
You've got it.
I wonder if I have to time it? No, you gotta push into it. Okay. Like that. I should have my Mammut grips on right
wear
now.
armor imbued with runic magic, but if you parry your foe's signature attack, its runic armor is weakened for a moment.
Okay.
While your foe is weakened,
Swing into the parry. Thanks, Macass.
Anything
Alright.
for you.
Simon. Attacking a stunned enemy will destroy a piece of its armor. Parrying signature attacks and counterattacks will remove enemy's armor. Then destroy the enemy.
You are welcome.
give it a try.
Thank you.
No worries. That's what I'm here for.
Not you.
At last, worthy opponents.
Come on, man.
The armor has been destroyed. Well done.
Wow, that's so cool.
You still have much
What is
to
this thing?
learn, but I think you're ready for real combat. Good luck, my pupil.
This game is so badass. Okay. Yeah, don't forget. Sure. Game difficulty, yeah. We're playing on the hardest difficulty, by the way, guys. Easy tutorial. I don't like how the practice swords on my right. They must think I'm left-handed. Actually, that's probably how you would grab a sword from the opposite side.
I'll make you pay.
Oh. Hey. Whoa. Oh, let me be. I surrender, I surrender. I still gotta get the throwing down. It's some weird, like, homing that happens. You earned a new reward. Oh, I see. Uh-oh, I'm hurting. I'm hurting.
Tears warmongers.
I need
They're
health.
barely human. Why would brother choose to join them?
Full potion. I
He
probably don't want to
didn't
use
even
those.
survive that ungodly transformation. Brother, I will get
And that was
justice
tough.
for you.
All right, let's heal up. Let's see. There's probably some food over here. Howdy. Some big chains. All right, here we go. Maybe this will give me full health. Yum yum yum. I don't know why he doesn't eat all the carrot. Or her. Thankfully, this food was placed here.
Don't want to waste that.
All right, what do we got to do here? Grab to climb. Cool. Do I not have a shield anymore? Yeah, maybe. You might be right about that.
My sword, thirsts for blood. Coward, all of you.
How does he survive a sword to the head? Ooh, can I keep these?
I will salt the earth with the blood of Tyr's followers.
Ooh. Well, I guess I can't do that. Oh.
Is that all you've got for me?
Uh-oh.
At last, worthy opponents.
Dang it. There's so much looting and stuff to do in this game, too. Take this. Whoa.
The eagles will feast upon your dead bodies.
I gotta learn how to block these moves. That's the secret. Whoa. Wow. Oh, what the heck? Where'd he go? What's that sound? Man, I'm getting hot. This game is really good, Tyler. I agree. I approve. The combat's actually better than I expected. There's actually real parrying, where you actually have to parry in the right direction. I just wish I had a shield right now to defend myself a little better. Uh-oh, I'm about to die. Gotta play defensively here. Whew. Alright, we gotta get some health. Whoa.
I will salt the earth with the blood of Tyr's
We gotta get some
followers.
health set to our inventory here. I'm still learning the menus and that, so let's see. There's gotta be a way to put this stuff here. Yeah. Oh, there's regular potions. How many do we have of these? Okay, we got one. Yeah, I guess we might as well just use potions. I could eat some crab claws, though. Let's get rid of this thing. And let's put the smoked fish. Wait a minute. Oh, can I just eat them here? Oh, that's pretty cool. You can just eat them in the menu. Ooh, 60 health each. So I'm gonna put the crab legs there. Wait, I can put that on my pocket. That's cool. Let's try that.
Don't need that right now.
Hey. Never works, you know? Oh yeah, there's the crab legs. I got crab legs on my back. Give me the crab legs. Alright, so I store the crab leg. And then whenever I want a crab leg, I can pull one out. On guard! Alright, so we're at full health. We should be good. Alright, what do we got? We got some iron ore. That's good. I love the crafting in this game, though. You're always looking for loot. I like the physics on the items, too. It's really cool. Take a picture. Flip your sword around in your hand and hold it backhanded. Nice one, Mikaz Gaming. That's pretty cool. That'd be good with the dagger. You can throw it backwards too, look at that. Alright, let's boogie. Do I want this flesh? I guess I'll take it. Oh, there we go. Now, how do I equip the shield? That's interesting. I guess you got to bring it to your inventory. You can't just equip things on the fly. Like, I would have to go here. Did I just get rid of the shield? Be under weapons, right? Oh, look at this. Yeah. So how do I put it into a certain slot over there? Equip slot. Place items from your inventory for quick access. Yeah, I want to put this over there. There we go. Back right. I want it on back left, though. So back left will give me my shield. Back right will give me a crab leg. Hoo-yah. Hoo-yah. And this. Oops. Sorry about that, turtle. Yeah, we gotta harvest all this stuff, guys. Hello, my friend. What a jerk. Man, those attacks hurt. Whoa, what the heck? No! Alright, that's the first time I've ever died in combat. Your immortal vessel is empty. Press A to resurrect. Yeah, so last time I died, I remember it was by fire. And the load times were brutal. I had this game installed on my regular hard drive. It's on my solid state drive now. And I think that has improved the load times by quite a bit. We should be loaded up in about 3, 2, 1. And I'm way off. What does this stuff say? Yeah, the names in this game are really hard to read too. Good luck pronouncing all that crap. Oh, I gotta fight all these guys over, eh? Alright, I gotta play smart. Man, I lost everything. That's easy.
You have no honor.
Just keep doing that. So I think these are like consumables. You only get so many of these? Not sure how that works. What's that thing there? Oh, hey. Yeah, this is the game, the most out of any game I've played so far, that I get lost in my play space and I'm not facing forward. That's when you know it's immersive. Oh yeah, we could play this co-op, that'd be sick. But we can play co-op as some No Man's Sky. So we gotta get into that, Kaz. Get back into that sometime soon. I was doing some testing with No Man's Sky, and I bet it'll run a bit better when I get my Rift S. Because of the lower frame rate in that. Alright, let's go fight this guy. I can actually turn into a god here. Which may or may not be helpful. Maybe it's like a checkpoint. Activate the god altar.
I need to find a way up there to the gatehouse.
What happened to my minions? I need some help. Can I transform these back into minions? Yeah, give me my turtle. What the hell happened there? Pristine turtle shell. Ooh. Alright, so we gotta get up there somehow. Alright. There's this thing up here. I can make my shark go attack that if I had a shark. Point at your feet and press B? Oh, that's right, yeah. Oh, you gotta point at your feet, don't you? I thought you just had to summon like this. That's what I was doing wrong, okay. Oh, that would have been helpful. Take a picture. Take a picture. Take a picture. What? It's not doing it? Take a screenshot. I'm gonna get some pictures of him. I didn't get any yet. the thumbnail that I was going to use for this, or that I will use for this. I got some nice pictures of in-game stuff. Nice, this is going to be helpful. Come on, boy. Man, that thing hurts. Get him, shark. Okay. Alright, nice. His shield's down. The sword almost feels cheap sometimes. Thanks. Good job, man. We did it. Oh, sorry. Alright, so we need to blow some wind here to get those spikes down, eh? I can just walk through these. It's not too bad. I don't think we got the power for that yet. I love the minions and stuff. They're so cool. Yeah, what's this over here? Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, that's like a checkpoint, eh? Stormborn Battlefield. What happened to these poor souls?
Remember, you can grab and move your followers while in your godly form.
Ah. That's good to know. Alright. What does this thing do? Can I not move this? Just looking around to see what I can find. This is a torch, eh?
As the
my
animal
inventory?
god, you can pick up and move your follower to help you on your way.
Yeah, I will, don't worry.
To that position.
Well, actually, I could have told him to go up there anyways. Come here, my friend. I want him to go up here. Let me go, buddy. Well, these things can get moved. That's good to know. Yes.
Grab and set your follower down in areas you can't get to.
Oh, he's not. Come on. Attack that thing. I cannot. Oh, you can't reach. Yeah, usually he can get those things. Interesting. I should just be able to grab that thing. That's what I don't get. These things are definitely used for something.
In your godly form, you can pick up and move your follower around obstacles.
Do these go together or something? Aha. Are there any more pieces that I need to find here? Or is this the last one? I think this is it. Where does this go, though? I don't know. Interesting.
As the animal god, you can pick up and move your follower to help you on your way.
Alright, so we're missing something else. One more piece to that puzzle. What did it look like? Is it going to show it? Ah, it showed it. It looked like some kind of weird... Oh, there's plenty of those. Look at that. How am I going to find all those little antlers? Another one. Any more antlers around here?
Remember, you can grab and move your followers while in your godly
This is pretty cool. We might only need one or two more. They'll be around here somewhere. I can hold my hand out. It'll probably scan for it a little bit. Where'd that last one at?
Grab and set your follower down in areas you can't get to.
Yeah, thanks for stopping by, Rendered Reality. Appreciate it. Shawn. Appreciate it. That was fun.
How about down there?
Make sure you play some Asgard's Wrath soon. This game's awesome. Alright, where the heck is this last piece? Alright, I'm gonna sit down and focus. Oh, this is so cool. I can get this low. Get low. To the windows.
As the animal
Ooh,
god,
wow.
you can pick up and move your follower
Squeeze
to
the
help
shark,
you
man.
on your way.
He doesn't like that.
Stop squeezing.
I wish I could grab my little sword. Where the heck's this last antler at?
Down there is fine.
You wanna go down there? That's so cool how you move these little dudes around.
Where are we going?
Don't worry about it.
Boss.
While in your godly form,
See ya.
you can pick up and move your follower around obstacles.
Yeah, man, what the heck? I found those other ones pretty easily. This last one's like, must be hiding in plain sight. Maybe it's up here? Wouldn't be back here, would it? No, I can't go over there. I give up. Give me a tutorial. Give me a YouTube tutorial. Mikaz, where is it? Give me a hint.
Remember, you can grab and move your followers while
Oh,
in
we
your
got a little busy
godly
there.
form.
Alright, let's see if we can figure this part out then. Where'd my shark go? Oh, you know what? I want to try something with that torch real quick, actually. It just gave me an idea. This is not related to the antlers, but... Oh, this would be a good way to find it, too. By searching as the human. I want to try using my torch on that fire. And then lighting that thing there. Just want to see if it works.
While in your godly form, you can pick up and move
Inventory, where's my torch at?
your follower around obstacles.
Aha! There we go. That might have done something. Oh, 1 of 4. Aha. Sounds like something's counting down right now, a timer.
Grab and set your
2.
follower down in areas you can't get to.
Uh-oh. It went out. Alright, so we gotta find all 4 of those. Then we gotta light them all at once. I could be freaking stuck in this area for like a month. Alright, we got 1 torch. Maybe the other ones
As
are up
the
there.
animal
Oh yeah, they
god,
are up there.
You can
Look at
pick
that.
up and move your follower to help you on your way.
Alright, I can't get that yet then. Alright, Sharky, get up there. Why can't you grab that?
Oh no. Stop.
Oh!
Thank you.
While in your godly form, you can pick up and move your follower around
Aha,
obstacles.
perfect timing. Alright, that's what I was supposed to do.
mongrels have closed the gate. I need to find a way into the gatehouse to lower the bridge and cross.
Alright, we'll go figure that other stuff out later. Let's move along, come on. Let's go. Hey there. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Wow. Man, those guys don't play, do they? Uh-oh. Game just froze. I just crashed. Well, it's bound to happen eventually, right? Yeah, it looks like we just crashed. I wonder how my save point's gonna be. Hey, Simon.
Howdy.
What time is it?
I'll hand this one over to Gary.
Why did my game crash, Simon? Yeah. Text to speech. I literally just discovered that tonight. Yeah, no, it's... I didn't know you could do that. I was just swinging around. I was like, I wonder if I can slice this plant. All right, let's try closing out of this game. Something crashed. I'm gonna have to Control-Alt-Delete it. Desktop view. How did that not work? Desktop view.
YouTube, Macaz Gaming says. No more voice.
I keep forgetting that when I go to that scene, I don't have my microphone on. Okay, so we're gonna relaunch that. Yeah, I'm back. Well, you know what? I can do this. I can have this. Actually, that's not gonna work either. All right, guys, I'm just relaunching the game. This will take 10 seconds. Ooh, Vader Immortal. I want to play that. All right, let's launch. I know you guys can't see anything right now. Don't worry. This will bring up Asgard's Wrath in 10 seconds. Yeah, this game is tough, though. The combat. Those enemies are kind of quick. I like this difficulty setting, though. Post Discord link.
I'm putting the Discord link in the chat now.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, for those that haven't joined the Discord yet, there's the link. Click on that little bad boy. I'm on Discord all day long at work. I shouldn't be, but I'm always checking Discord, checking up on what's going on. Alrighty. Sanzaru. It's funny, these guys' last game was that, yeah, Macaz, yeah, I gotta learn their patterns. Alright, let's just hit continue. Take a picture. What I like about these pictures that I take is that I got like this Google account linked up. The pictures automatically go straight to my online Google account. And then they go straight to my phone, so any kind of editing am I doing? Pretty sweet. Yeah, now I'm going to be playing this game a crap ton. There's all kinds of weapons. I can't wait to get like a bow and arrow too. I wonder if there's magic in this. Hey, Spicy Melons, welcome, welcome. Alright, now I know what I'm doing. Alright. What's that sound? Get out of here. Yeah, yeah. It'd be kind of cool if you could like flick guys with your finger. I've been doing good, man. Been doing great. Thanks for stopping by and checking out the channel. We had a nice little talk tonight with Shawn from Render. No! Yeah, get in the Discord. I always post a link once in a while when I'm streaming. Get up there, guy. Everything's been going good, Spicy Melons. I remember you joining the channel back when I was playing Minecraft all the time in VR. I do kind of want to go back. They've done the, I haven't played since they've done the 1.14 update, I think it is. I'd like to check that out. I still love Minecraft in VR. I just wish that, oh, I might have to play. Dang, why is this crashing? What's going on? What's up, Femfox? Yeah, we were talking about what headset to buy. Yeah, this game's crashing. That's interesting, isn't it? Maybe I'll try restarting Oculus altogether. Let's do that. It won't even let me close out of the window, which is interesting. Copy. I want you guys to see what I see, so I gotta do something. Technical difficulties abound. That's the subtitle of my YouTube channel. The Steve XM Show. Technical difficulties abound. There's always something going on here. But for the most part, I think we're doing pretty good. Alright. So, oh, Oculus mirror is still open. That's good. All right, let's close out of Oculus altogether, guys. This will take 10 seconds. Close out of it. Ah, Spicy, I didn't know you streamed. Post your link in the Discord. Yeah, I want to check that out. I didn't know you had a channel. Post it in the, I got like an advertisement page there on the Discord. I wouldn't mind checking that out later. Nice, man. Let me know if you need any help with setting anything up with your stream. I'm always like to help people. Cool, cool. Yeah, have fun. What are you streaming, by the way? If you didn't already leave. VR chat, that's what he's streaming. That'd be funny. Alright, let's launch Asgard's Wrath again here. Realm Royale. Nice little Battle Royale game, yeah. I was playing that for a little bit when it first came out. First person view. Okay. Alright. Yeah, no, that was fun. I like the crafting system, how you got to spend your money on the whatever it was, the forge thing. You can upgrade your weapons and that. I'm ready to calibrate, sir. Give me those. No. Boom, Asgard's Wrath. Alright, let's see if this game crashes on us again, guys. I might have a corrupted save file or something. That'd be interesting. That would be interesting. It kind of crashed in the same spot both times. Right when I walked through that archway. Tutorials. You can review information by going to tutorials in the main menu. Hey, FemFox fan, have you picked up a VR headset? Are you still thinking about picking one up? I haven't spoke to you in a while. I know last time we talked you were looking into picking something up. I'm in the market myself. Oh yeah, this is the game where you can high-five a shark and a turtle. What's up, my dude? Yeah, this is the game. You turn into a god, and you got a bird's eye view. Yeah, you're gonna need PC VR to play this game, FemFox, so that's the secret. Yeah, I feel like I can only high-five them after combat, though. This game is good. It's like a full game, like where you're crafting, you're exploring, there's side quests, the storyline so far is amazing. High quality, like cutscene type things. I mean, you're in the cutscenes, but boss battles that are fantastic. Alright, teleport back over here, my friend. High five. Fist bump. I can box him too. Come on. Let's see if this game crashes again. Alright, it's not crashing now. It's a good sign. Holy moly. Whoa, whoa. I'll take those axes, please.
I will salt the earth with the blood of Tyr's followers.
Can I not? I can only have 3, I think. My inventory full, I wonder. No, maybe you can only have 3 at a time.
I can't carry anymore.
Well, that's interesting. Hey, good job, man. Why does he got the clap symbol up there? This is where you can... Ooh, hit 5 targets with arrows within 15 seconds. I don't have a bow and arrow yet, though. Maybe I'll get one here soon. Yeah, this game is dope. It's the best word to describe it. Yeah, I did come to a definitive conclusion. It's going to be the Rift S. Mainly because of the price point. I would probably lean towards an Index if I had tons of money and I felt comfortable spending that much money on a headset. Which, you know, I probably would, but it's definitely worth the money. But $400 versus 1,000 is a big difference. I mean, I could be wrong. They could come out with some amazing games that utilize those controllers, and I could be wrong, but we'll see. Half-Life 3. High five. We did it. Why does he like to high five me? Punk. Man, look how big his hand is. Holy crap. You want to eat this? Oh yeah, you can feed him stuff. How do you feed him? I like that shield, actually. Alright, we're just looking around here, guys, for some ingredients and flesh.
This entry leads to the winter storeroom underground. Maybe it connects to the gatehouse.
That's so much easier to loot like that. Huh. Yeah, what's this over here? Whoa. Figure out how to turn the ancient windmill. New side quest, Eagle Ed. Alright, we can't go that way. Come on. Follow me, my friend. Take a picture. Take a picture.
Is that all you've got for me?
Is that you making noise back there? Dang, scared me. Alright, they want me to go that way, so I'm not gonna go that way. Gaming rule 101, never go the way they tell you to go. Not if you want to get all the secrets. We also gotta light all these torches. Oh, there's the other antler. How do we get that down there so our big dude can reach it?
To my side.
Oh, we just gotta grab it. Wonder what this does. Whoa. What'd it do? What'd it do? That could mean a couple different things. That could mean, how are you?
I'm doing amazing.
Not you, Simon. Are you sure?
Yes, I'm positive.
Okay. Alrighty. Ah, the Totem of Stormborn Beach. Reward items, 1 crystal. I couldn't even read that. Come on. Collect 1 of Vadir's shoes. New challenge. Collect a something game piece. Okay. I don't know where these challenges are coming from. Collect a statue of Loki. Oh, I guess I unlock these by... Find a way to break the crystals and enter Lake Nir's hidden lair. I really need a translator for all these Norse names. Alright, we need a special weapon for that. Ooh, look at all this. Shark tooth. Pristine shell. Broken turtle shell. Yeah, Norse mythology is pretty sweet. That's why I really liked God of War 3 is another great game I gotta go back and get into. So this kind of aims with like your sight, which is weird. It's a combination of the throw, and it's a combination of the center of the view. Okay, yeah, that makes sense, Mikaz. Just unlocking the side quest. Alright, so we got a torch here. We got a torch there. A torch there. There's supposed to be 4. Where's the 4th one? I gotta light all those very quickly. I do have a dash button as well.
Position.
Dash. Dash. Ooh. Whoa. Alright, don't eat that. Man, that's pretty cool looking. Something blasted through there. Yeah, this game's gonna look great on a Rift S. She's gonna be a beauty. Where's that last torch at, though? Whoa. Holy crap. Sit down, son. That's sweet. Okay. So we should swap the inventory slots there. Let's do that. We're gonna swap our... Oh, inventory upgrade. I don't even know how to say her name. Elodia? Elodia can upgrade your inventory if you give her golden needles. To earn golden needles, seek out the Holdu folk. They can be found lurking throughout the realms. Yeah, I found those guys already. They're kind of like gnomes. Alright, so let's swap these. So this is going to make more sense. Let's put some potions. Now we're good. Okay, so check this out. Oh, this is... Oh, he needs some health too. I didn't think that guy could die. There you go. Some cabbage. What do you think he would like? He'd probably like smoked fish. Man, he's got a lot of health. Alright, let's top you off, my friend. Alright, so yeah, now I can reach to my side for my sword. And I got my throwing axes ready right here. Excellent. Alright, so I gotta come back here for archery challenge. Man, there's like a... What's that called? A basilisk up there? Interesting. Alright, let's boogie. So the lighting is probably horrible in this. This is another thing I want to experiment with. Now, you guys probably can't see jack shit right now. What the hell? So I'm working on a way where I'll be able to call up commands that will make the scene brighter. I could test that right now, but I don't know if I want to do it right now.
I can't carry anymore.
I'm kind of lazy. That might be a good time. I mean, this is really dark down here. Now, why is that blue? Is that rare?
I can't carry anymore.
Great. Alright, we got some junk in here we gotta get rid of them, sure. I can at least top off on some food. Can I carry it now? Where'd it go?
I can't carry anymore.
Alright, what is this gonna do? Is this gonna shoot fire at me? Oh, I see, okay. Get it. So cool. Okay. Sorry.
At my command.
I like this chick. Go over there and yeah, do that.
Now.
Thank you.
No problem.
Not you.
I was right. This is the gatehouse, and that
Oh.
the bridge mechanism. There must be
Hello.
a way to raise it into position and lower the bridge.
Okay. Aki. What ho, my friend? Hello. Okay, Sal. I need your help, so please don't fail. Poison is something we huddle folk hate. Bring me a plant that will make us feel great. Alright, so I already had... I think I have something in my inventory for him. Oh, you got... Alright, I don't think I have any of those. I gotta go grab some. Oh, maybe I have some here. Shroom. Let's give him the shroom. Here you go. Here's a shroom for you. Nay. Okay. Bring me a plant that will make us feel great. Poison is something we hate, so he doesn't like poison. Okay. Alright, maybe we got something else for him. Am I frozen? What's going on? Spicy. Maybe he likes the herbs? Maybe he wants the antidote. That might make sense. Ja, you got it. Oh, happiest day. Please take this reward for my debt I must pay. $100 and a golden needle. Nice. I can upgrade my pouch now. See, I wish there was contact with all these types of items here. And you can stick it in at least. Please, nobody clip that. All right, let's go. Oh, what's this stuff? Little eggies. I can't wait till there's a Legend of Zelda VR though, really. This is kind of what this game reminds me of. This is really what it reminds me of. Even just the opening the chest. I want to hear the music. Alright, I can upgrade my weapons now with all these ores.
No, thank you.
Oh, yeah, you don't like those, do you? Be gone.
Yes, boss. What do you need?
There you go.
I must lower the bridge. The fortress is just beyond.
All right. Use your godly form to pull the drawbridge. Okay. Can't turn into godly form here. Whoa. Oh, that's pretty cool.
Ho ho! That hulking chain is a work of art, isn't it? Looks like something that the great god of animals can handle.
Come on. There we go. You alright, man? How you doing?
Try pulling the chain to lower the drawbridge.
High five. Right? Just stay in God form the whole time, $10. Ready? Here I go. I'm gonna crush this little guy. Get over here. Boom. 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 And just have him bite him. Get him. I wonder if I can throw this guy.
That chain looks like something that
Time
the
to go for a
great
swim.
God of animals can
Holy crap. Look how far he goes. I want to see if I can throw him in the water. I want to make a splash. Take a picture. I might have been too late. Take a picture.
Try pulling the chain to lower the drawbridge.
Sure. Now these gods aren't very smart. All I can do is I get stuck on these walls here. I think there's a spider in my headset right now. That would not be good. Alright. Where am I going? I want to get that. Looks like a foot there, doesn't it? That's really weird looking. That foot looks like transparent. What's up with that? Let me see. Do I see that when I'm on the... No. Huh. Is that a glitch or is that like a secret? Yeah, look at, there's no foot here right now. When I turn into God form. Oh, maybe I just can't see it from there. No, there's definitely no foot there. That's so weird. Can I grab that thing? Ho! Okay. Well, that was one of the secret things I was supposed to find, I think. So I gotta look around for other secret things. I think that's what that unlocked. Little hidden gems. Alright, we'll keep an eye out for others. View your divine treasure collection. Ah, okay. Alright, pretty soon we gotta go back to our hub too. Ruby, L tier, and Hack Silver. See, I can't read some of that font. I need to get the Rift S so I can read this small font. Alright, come on. Let's get up there. I want to get a bow and arrow.
Don't want to waste that.
Anyone home? I keep forgetting I can hit them with the shield. I got I got the regular Oculus Rift Fembox. A lot of people call it the CV1. Consumer version 1, I think is what that stands for. I mean, it's still a great headset, but they don't even sell this anymore. Crap, did I just crash? Look at that. This game's been crashing a lot, huh? Very interesting. Well, what are you gonna do, you know? That's really weird. And I can't even, like, close out of it. I have to, completely reboot. I have to task manager it. I have to end task. Yeah, does the autosave off? And I hope so. I really do. Hey, FemFox fan, were you a fan of when I was playing Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes? I think you were. Yeah, I think you were a fan of that. I don't know if you've seen my new thing I was working on. It's pretty cool. I can disarm bombs in VR now. I got like the whole bomb manual in VR, which is pretty cool. What is all this shit? Alright, let's close Oculus. Let's reopen it. Woe is me, woe is me. Yeah, you know what's funny though? Give me a second, guys. Desktop view.
Plus Femvoxfan says, I only saw you play it maybe 6 months back, I think.
Testing, testing. Alright, you guys can hear me now. Yeah, take a look at this. This is probably what's going on, guys. Zoom in. So yeah, this is probably what's going on. You can see there isn't enough space to update Oculus software. It's probably because of an update that I don't have or something. I don't know. Let's just relaunch the game. Desktop view. Alright guys, Asgard's Wrath's coming up. Hopefully it doesn't crash in the next 10 seconds again. First person view. Yeah, well, it's funny you say that. I have Oculus installed on my solid state drive. I think it's only, I don't even think it's 500 gigs. I think it's like 300 or something. I had to delete a bunch of stuff the other day for this game. This game's 170 gigabyte install. It's huge. The reason it's so big is they use HD textures for everything. Like, look at how beautiful that giant man looks. Giant tree man. All the grounds, everything is textured in high def. So yeah, it takes up a lot of memory. But it's worth it, you know. And I was playing this before on my regular hard drive that has, I think it's 2 terabytes. But it was loading really slowly. Load times are horrible. You'll see now the load times here are they're manageable. Midgard, the Middle Realm, land of humankind. The great poets tell of how Odin found 2 trees and breathed life into them, creating Ask and Embla, The first man and woman. That's like Adam and Eve. Funny, they both start with A and E. It's a coincidence. Ah, see, that's a quick load. Did it crash? Oh no, did it save? I don't know. Yeah, I think we're good. Let's see if I got that shoe. Did I get the shoe? Did it save the shoe? Alright, we got the shoe, so we're right back to where we were. Alright, no worries. Back at it again. Come on, Shark Man.
Very well.
Will he jump up here? Ah, there he is.
Go!
I forgot I can kind of command him. I can say, go attack. What's up, Wild Randolph? Welcome, welcome. Ooh, that had to hurt. Ooh, an apple.
More. I want more.
You want this apple? Here. Here. Oh, that's pretty cool. Alright, hopefully this doesn't crash again. Man, look at all those apples. Gimme, gimme. Oh, it's cabbage.
Can't carry anymore.
See, that's why they need to make a new Skyrim game. Because they can make it just like this. Ooh.
My sword
What the
thirsts
heck?
for blood.
Holy moly.
This is the end for hope.
What the hell? This is weird. Alright, we're going to Control-Alt-Delete one last time. I'm not going to play this game again, guys. I want to show FemFoxFan real quick and everyone else this, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to showcase something that I've been working on for a while. This is going to be coming up soon. I'm going to need some help, guys. I'm going to want some peeps to play with me coming up soon. Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes. That's a community game we can all play together, which is pretty cool. So let me show that off real quick, because I don't know what's going on with Asgard's Wrath. I got to do this update, I guess, on my Steam. Alright, let's launch our favorite program, Viveport. Man, I don't know what's going on. That's so many crashes in a row. Alright, here's Viveport. Beautiful, beautiful. Desktop view. Ooh, where's my desktop view? Ah, look at that. My microphone's not on there no more. It's funny, as soon as I start talking about getting a new headset. Hey, Simon.
What's up?
Desktop view? That didn't work either. Desktop view. There it goes. Alright, let's launch this tilt brush here. Open Oculus Mirror.
Okay.
Yeah, see, that's what's going on. See that critical error there? Boom. First person view. Oh, usually I do this in mixed reality, but that's okay.
Affirmative.
Abduction, did you play it yet? Yeah, no, I want to play that still too. I have not played it yet, no. That is definitely on my list of things to check out. I want to do like, it's like a puzzle solving game like Myst. Alright guys, check this out. This is so cool. Alright, let's load my sketch. So this, I do need to rename this. This is my Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes Bomb Disarm Manual in VR. This thing is epic. I do need to make a little video out of this too, a little clip. So here it is. Whoa. Whoa, look at it. It's drawing it live. Alright, so for those that are a fan of Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes, like me, you can now not only disarm bombs in VR like you could before, You can also be the expert in VR in your own personal custom room here. And once I get a Rift S, I'll be able to read a lot of this text much easier too. But yeah, this has everything that you need. That's a little jacked up there. Let's fix that. This is going to be epic. I haven't tested this out yet. I haven't played with this yet. We did this a couple of weeks back. We did play, but it wasn't with this specific room. Because what I did was I went into GIMP or Photoshop, and I cropped all of these modules. Because, like, look, for Simon Says, I mean, really, this is all you need. Yeah, this is going to be cool. In FemFox, you're also into doing math and stuff like that, and I still do plan on having that stream coming up. Yeah, text will be hard to read, but actually, that's a question. I'm not sure if when I start using a Rift S, if the output is going to be better quality. So I got with one of the developers of this game, and I had a special feature put in for me specifically. I'll showcase that feature here. So normally the guides, here we go. This is because I wanted to make a whiteboard in VR. Actually, we'll show this off in a new sketch. If I can figure out how to do that. New sketch. I still haven't been able to figure that out. It's so funny. Alright, we're going to look that up after this. Anyways, so this is how guides work. You can draw on them. So if you want to make a whiteboard, you would paint. Is this my brush? Oh, it's not the right brush. Alright, let's get a nice matte flat. So you make your whiteboard, and you want to do some math on it. Now normally, you would see the guide, I think, right? Or are my guides already invisible? Yeah. Anyways. Alright guys, yeah. Tons of technical difficulties tonight. I apologize for that. I found when I run into technical difficulties the most is when I'm going between non-VR streams and VR streams because I'm using multiple audio sources, blah, blah, blah. But yeah, thanks for hanging in there and dealing with all the technical difficulties. But yeah, I'm gonna end the show. I was trying to show off that tilt brush stuff for Keep Talking Nobody Explodes. Don't know how much you guys seen, but you know, check it out, and we'll be doing that on an upcoming stream. And next time we'll really get into Asgard's Wrath. I'll try to do a complete reinstall. I'll probably be streaming Friday night, I would imagine. Maybe, who knows, maybe with the Rift S. You never know when I'm gonna get that thing. But yeah, so for those that don't have Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes, keep an eye out for it if you want to play it. It usually goes on sale for like $5. You can get it on any phone, tablet, desktop. You don't have to play it in VR, so we can do that as well. But yeah, that's how we end the show, guys. So thanks again to Rendered Reality. You'll have it by Friday already. A boy can dream, right? A boy can dream. But I don't know. I should probably do an unboxing too if I do get it. But yeah, thanks again from to Shawn, actually, from Rendered Reality, rather. He stopped by tonight and helped me decide what headset to get. He kind of persuaded me to buy the Rift S, even though I kind of already knew I wanted one. But check out their channel too, Rendered Reality. There's a link in the description for... Actually, I'm going to post their link again in chat, in case anyone hasn't checked out their channel yet, because they got a really good YouTube channel. YouTube, let's go to Rendered Reality. Oh, I'm live right now. Oh, 2 watching, look at that. Let's go to Rendered, R-E-N-D-E-R. Why does it not come up? All right, here we go. All right, so yeah, guys, check this channel out. These guys are great. Yeah, new headset hype Femfox, of course. It's coming up. It's going to be epic. Yeah, guys, check these guys out. They're going to be doing a podcast on Saturday morning. I will be there in chat live. So, oh, look at that. Unboxing special package from MRTV headquarters. Oh, I guess that's their special package. Okay, cool. I wonder what those guys are going to be getting. Can we zoom in on that? Nice. All right, guys. Thanks for checking out the stream. Are they the Coffee and VR guys? Yeah, so these are the Coffee and VR guys. That was Shawn there. He was actually on the show earlier. I think you missed that part, Femfox, but we had him up here on a green screen over here, right next to me. He was like over here, I was over here. And we talked VR and the different headsets that are out. And a lot of guys were in chat too, so thanks for those that stopped by in chat. There's a lot of good recommendations. You can always watch the reruns, Femfox. All of these videos are uploaded. As soon as I shut this stream off, you'll be able to rewind. And like within a minute or two later, after I turn it off, you'll be able to watch it back. And then YouTube, for those that are watching on YouTube, it takes 2 to 3 hours sometimes for it to get uploaded to YouTube. It does it automatically. So, but yeah, thanks for checking out the channel, and thanks for those new subscribers out there. Let's hit that 200 mark soon here. We're at like 186 as of the start of tonight, so hopefully we're getting closer to 200. Maybe we'll get up to 1K. Ooh, that'd be fun. And we can start doing some really fun stuff with our viewers, and I'm gonna get some more chat interaction working out soon. I'm working on some programming stuff for like some like little mini games and stuff for chat. It's all gonna be done through Voice Attack and other programs that work together. So some cool programming episodes coming up as well. It's gonna showcase some of the built-in chat features that I made, so keep an eye out for those as well. But I am out of here, guys. I will catch you on the next episode of the Steve XM show, most likely Friday night. Yeah, probably Friday night. So see you guys then. Peace.